get to my age, there's going to be some aches and pains. And my knee has bothered me for about 20 years now. But it recently got worse. So what I need to do is spend more time warming up all the surrounding muscles around my knee and make sure I got a really good pump, pre-exhaust the muscles before I do any compound movements. I can't just jump right in and start squatting or things like that. In fact, I won't be squatting at all. It's just too dangerous at this point of the prep. We're 12 days away from the Arnold Classic right now, and I just need to get a good pump and avoid doing any further damage to my knee. So you'll see me, you know, moving some decent weight, but nothing crazy. So today I'll be wearing my secret weapon, which is the Iron Rebel power sleeves, which are basically like wearing knee wraps. It's a compression sleeve to hold the leg really tight and just give me a little extra support to allow me to do some deeper hack squats and leg presses and be able to go a little bit heavier and hopefully feel a little less pain. Well, I've had to make certain adjustments through the years. You encounter some injuries, some aches and pains, and I've had some issues that have arose. I've always had them, but they've gotten a little bit worse, which has forced me to do more isolation exercise, be a little more careful, a little more focused on my training. I can't just come in the gym and squat 500 pounds like I used to. Now it's a lot more regimented, a lot more thought going into each and every rep. I believe my legs have benefited from that. Instead of just sloppy, heavy training, lifting weight for the sake of weight, I'm lifting with a lot more thought, a lot more intent in each and every rep. I've benefited from it. You know, you'll see they have a lot more polished look to them. There's a lot more detail, a lot more separation, which was my biggest criticism through the years. Jose's got massive legs, but they're just a block of veins. There's no separation to them. In each show in the last year or two, I've shown a little bit more separation, a little bit more detail, a little bit more refinement. And that's what it's taken for me to get to where I'm at. I feel I can make improvements while still making weight, because at my level, with the maturity of my physique now, if I gain 4 ounces of muscle, it's going to look like 5 pounds. I make weight, I'm probably around 211 and a half. I'm very close to the border, but like I said, if I'm 211 and a half, 0.4 ounces, I'm going to be bigger. I'm going to show more maturity, more muscle, more size. The issues with my knees just makes me focus more. It doesn't allow me to lift weight for the sake of lifting. It makes each and every movement that much more deliberate. I have to squeeze more, I have to focus more, I have to concentrate more on the balance of foot position and things like that. Now, watching this video, you might say, well, he's moving pretty quick. He's doing some ballistic exercises when I'm doing lunges, straight up and down, the hack squats are straight up and down. But I'm doing that to cause a longer time under tension. So I'm just never locking out and resting. I'm getting constant tension on the muscle. And that is how I improve the muscle and make the muscle work more. I train my arms the same way. I'm very focused, lots of squeezing. The only difference is, you know, there's a little bit more pain in the knees than I do in the elbows. So no, I attack it the same way I do every other body part. Lots of volume, lots of reps, lots of squeezing, and lots of burning. You know, I'm on fire right now. I'm still out of breath. You know, that's what I do. I go to failure, you know, until I gotta tap out. Those were Iron Rebel workout sleeves. They were the performance sleeves, which is the higher end one, which is a little stiffer, gives you more support. That's the first time using them. Came highly recommended from Ed, who is the owner of Iron Rebel. And I'm very skeptical with a lot of sleeves and things like that. I want my muscle to do all the work. When I put them on, the first thing you notice is you have freedom. It doesn't feel like you're restricted like say a knee wrap would. It just felt really tight. And I was very skeptical until I went down and did the first few reps, and I'm like, wow, this feels really good. And lo and behold, I was able to do 12 reps easy with no pain, and it just felt amazing. So I'm a believer. I'm going to keep those and I'm going to use them for the remainder of my leg training. They worked a miracle for me today, so I'm very excited. I highly recommend them.